Hey DT,
Hey, JT.
what time is it?
Time for another track meet.
And this week's focus is on,
Burges High School, home of the Mustangs.
and with it, let's begin.
Burges High School has established a legacy in El Paso track and field defined by elite individual state champions and a historically dominant middle distance program. Since its opening in 1955, Burgess has consistently competed at the highest levels of Texas UIL classifications.
Burgess has produced some of the most decorated track athletes in El Paso history, particularly in events requiring a mix of explosive power and technical precision. Yeah, they've had some great athletes over the years, and let's discuss some of them.
Yeah, it's been fun watching them over the
Yeah.
years. Keandre Bates, in 2014, one of the greatest jumpers to ever come out of the Sun City, Bates won the Class 4A state championship in the triple jump with a leap of 48.8. Wow. He later became a legendary figure at the University of Florida, winning multiple NCAA individual titles. That's amazing.
Yeah, no. Dartez Hamlin in 2016, a sprint phenomenon, Hamlin dominated the 5A classification in 2015. He clocked a 10.72 in the 100-meter dash at the state meet. In 2016, he set a blistering school record in the 200 of 20.76, and in the 400, 47.90.
Wow. Danny Tarango, in 2012, continued the Mustangs' tradition of middle distance excellence by winning the Class 4A state title in the 800-meter run with a time of 1:53.26.
That's a great time.
Yeah, it is.
Alejandra Valles, in 1995, on the girls' side, Valles was a national level talent, winning the Class 5A title in the 400-meter run, 54.7 seconds, which was the fifth fastest time in the United States that year.
Cool. In 2012, 4x4 relay team were the state champions.
You know, 4x400 at the state level is the race of the day.
Yeah.
And to win the 4x400 at the state championship is just phenomenal.
And it's just so much fun to watch.
Yeah, no, it's great.
You want
2014, Burgess won the regional meet as a team. This is the only time, the second time that an El Paso team has won the regional meet. Now, we talk about regional and district. In the old days, you would go to your district meet, and a set number of qualifiers would move on to the regional meet. When I started, it was, I think 4 would be sent from our district to regional.
Mm-hmm.
Then at regional, they would have their prelims and all that. And at finals, the top 2 would go to state.
That's right. I forgot about that.
There's, in many states, there's a qualifying time and they run the prelims and all that at state. In Texas, it is one race. Now we have the district sends their athletes to area. And then at area, those athletes qualify for the regional meet. And at the regional meet, they send the top 2. But at the University of Texas in Austin, they have 9 lanes. There's 4 regions in Texas. That would be only 8 runners in an empty lane. So what they now have is called the wild card. And with the wild card, you wait that day to see if the 3rd place winner in that event has a chance to go to state. And sometimes you're lucky and your kid gets to go. It's kind of nerve wracking. It's like, oh my gosh, I hope he gets to go. And you watch and you watch and you watch, and often they make it. It's pretty nice that the state allows that now.
Burgess is often recognized for its depth in the 800-meter and 1,600-meter events. This tradition has seen a massive resurgence in the mid-2020s.
Yeah, the 800 is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
They have such a crew of 800 runners that in 2025, they won the 4x800 with a team of Gastelum Bustamante, Vargas, Yeager, and Arnoldson. They made national headlines by smashing the meet record at the Chandler Rotary Invitational Meet in Arizona.
That is so cool.
They clocked a time of 7:48.46. that is just phenomenal. If you don't know about the Chandler Rotary meet, it is a huge meet in Arizona that pulls athletes from California, Arizona, of course, Colorado, Utah, Texas. People from all over the country go to this meet. It's a great meet. They have, I don't know, like 100 heats of the 100. It's just, it's a, mind-boggling how big this meet is.
Glad we don't time that meet, thank
Yeah,
goodness.
no, that's one of those where it's like, oh,
you want to be the type? No, thank
for
you.
those paying attention, there's only 98 more heats of the 100 today. In 2025, Arnoldson, a standout, placed 6th in the 800 at the 2025 UIL state meet and holds the personal best of 4:21.07 in the 1600.
The track program has served as a training ground for athletes who excelled in other professional sports. Aaron Jones, class of 2013, before becoming a star running back in the NFL, Jones was a standout sprinter and jumper for the Mustangs, using track to develop the elite acceleration he is known for today. He has had a 10-year career in the NFL. Wow.
Aaron's just a phenomenal athlete. He's also just a great person. He comes back to El Paso and hosts camps, and he does,
speaking engagements.
Speaking, and he takes care of his community. And that's what we like about our kids here in El Paso, is they don't forget where they came from. They come back and they try to help the best that they can.
Yeah. The school hosts the Burges Invitational annually at its campus on Edgemere Boulevard. It is considered one of the most prestigious early season meets in El Paso, often serving as the first major test for the city's top relay teams and jumpers.
So the meet this week starts on Friday. Running events at 3 for the distance runners, the 3,200. As soon as those are finished, they do the prelims for the usually 100, 400, 200.
And I still like that we almost get a whole hour before the major running event. I mean, I like it having the distance runners get that race done, and then have the field events where you can enjoy that as well. And then
we
the bulk of the meet gets started.
We love it because these athletes are not in just one event. They're in several events, and sometimes they're over long jumping, and long jumping is way over on the other side of the track. And so they have a chance to get into their race, run that race, and get enough rest to get back over to the event is tough. And that hour gives them that chance to get a good performance.
It's a little bit more laid back. I mean, it's still exciting, but just doesn't have that quick.
Yeah, and
get this done, get that done.
Yeah, and we like that because of course, as the timers, we're not trying to be lazy, but every race you're like, oh my gosh, and
still
if
hold
it's
your breath.
oh my gosh, 100 times in a row, that wears you out really, really pretty quickly. And we want to make sure that we're doing the best job for the athletes, so it allows us to do that.
Yeah.
Also, field events are starting at that time, of course. To get those started. Burges is always known for its horizontal jumpers, long jump, triple jump, but also they've had some fine vaulters. We have some great throws coaches out there, and they do a great job with their athletes also. It's not just
love being out there.
We always talk about the track things, but those field events guys are pretty tough, and we want to
make sure that they get recognized too.
Yeah, and so on Saturday, I believe we're starting at 9 with the field events again.
Well, they still have their senior recognition.
Yeah, and it's great. Every
it's gone to where most of the meets do a recognition.
And those seniors, they deserve that recognition. They've committed to being at that school, and it's just nice to see some of those kids because we time everything. See those kids go from the 6-7-year-olds in USA track and field to high school athletes,
young adults.
And and they have great plans, and we wish them all the best luck. And so remember that if you do like these videos, to like and to subscribe. If you subscribe, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
If you like this video, again, 1 thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, show that dislike by pushing that down button twice.
Twice.
Yeah. So see you guys, have a great week, and we'll see you there on Friday and Saturday.